You do love this bit, man. You light up. Your eyes get all like you get all happy. Like you just.
Or is it just relative? Is it just relative because he's such a sourpuss for the other fucking 2 straight hours?
But it doesn't matter because it puts his fucking fuel in his
You
fire,
don't think
man.
this is fun?
I do. I think it's a lot of fun. But my favorite part is how much you love it. It really is, man.
We have Ming Chen sitting in at the table. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you
Hello,
do for a living,
everybody.
Ming?
I work for Kevin Smith.
What capacity?
Run all his websites and fix all the computers and handle all the desperate calls in the middle of the night.
Desperate? Why? You get a lot of desperate calls in the middle of the night?
Occasionally it happens.
Really?
From his wife. I can't find out where Brian's house is. I'll just come back home, baby.
Come back.
No.
Oh, you're married?
Yes, I am. I have a wife and 2 kids, a 5-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son.
Nice. How long you been married?
For almost 8 years.
Wow,
Nice.
really?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in Eatontown, New Jersey.
Homegirl's a year past a 7-year itch. Sorry, Ming.
Here we go.
So here's the premise of the game. We want you to tell us 3 things that we don't know about you. The more earth-shattering, the better. But only one of those things is real. And it's our job to decipher through the bullshit and which one is the real revelation.
Okay, I think I can handle that.
Have you heard this before?
I have heard this before.
You've heard, okay. So you've played the game at home. You played
I played the game in my head.
The home version?
The home version. I have played the home version.
All right, then. It's time to play. 1, 2, 3.
Drunkenly.
One, two,
Debbie,
one,
which
two,
one
three,
of
one,
these is
two,
true?
three.
You fuck Brian, you fuck Brian, you fuck Brian. Come clean, bitch.
All right, go.
All right, number 1. I once helped a desperate man fix his computer at the airport. He was so grateful that I got a FedEx in the mail the next week for a check for $10,000.
Oh, my God.
Well, I know which one Walt does. I'm like, don't even look at him, man.
That's
Keep
so
your poker
ridiculously
face.
over.
Keep your poker face.
That's so...
He did this to me too, Ming. Don't let him
what
shake
kind of
it.
host is this guy?
Come on.
All right.
This to me
Idiot.
too.
You don't make it so fucking grandiose that we
too,
know immediately
try
it's
to-
fucking
Try to keep the
Don't
ice
break,
straight
Ming.
ahead.
ridiculous.
Don't break.
Don't break.
Stay ice cold.
He's got the cat eyes going.
All right, but even that's not that earth-shattering. That's not like embarrassing.
Oh, it's be embarrassing?
You know what's
No,
funny
it doesn't
though?
have to be embarrassing.
Not for us.
Stay strong, Ming. Stay
Okay,
strong,
so
buddy.
Ming helped somebody fix his computer.
And got
You
a
got a check for
$10,000
$10,000.
check.
He was very grateful.
Okay.
Did it bounce?
No, it didn't bounce.
Okay.
I hope that one's true.
He would have mentioned that fucking well beyond...
Well, he might have been in,
Not a
he might have
banana.
been in college when he did it, though, right?
Yeah, but he would have
he's not
told us
giving a
by
time
now.
frame.
That is something so like amazing. $10,000 in the mail from a stranger that you would have not kept that a secret for this long.
Okay.
You're debunking me already.
Come on.
Yeah,
Go.
well, let's let him
Two.
get all the secrets out before you start squashing it.
2.
All right, number 2, my real name is not Ming.
I already fucking know this.
Yeah, so do I.
You know I know this.
right.
Cliff.
I told you that?
Cliff makes
Holy
it.
shit. And Mike, come on, get in the fucking hot seat.
No.
Get out. Get out.
No, wait, you gotta let him give the
Get
other
the
one.
fuck out.
No, let him give one more. Ming, I'm gonna.
That wasn't nuclear.
Ming, give your third one, please. I'm not really Chinese.
All right, that was a bad one.
Yeah,
that was
whole-
beyond bad.
Oh my
That was.
God.
So, what was your third one gonna be?
Your third lie.
Is there any point in saying it?
I would like to know. Yeah, what was your third one that you came up with?
Third one was that that I once had the chick who plays Kate in Lost. Had her alone in my apartment for 20 minutes.
See, that's a good one. That's a good
That's a good one because you
Right.
lived in LA. I would have
I did.
believed that. Yeah.
You start working those angles to figure out how
But
that
you
story could
fucking
be
never
true.
should have went with $10,000. That's
Should've went
so
with 5.
fucking out there.
I thought it was a nice round number.
But it's so crazy a number, though, amount. You should have been like, you sent me 1,000.
500, yeah. All right, well,
that fucking
I'm glad we did. Yeah. All right. Well, Mike, the pressure's on because we were going to do 2 this week.
Don't cut this. Let's just show how fucking embarrassing it was.
Okay.
This is what I look forward to all weekend.
But then
this is what I look forward to. When Bryce said we weren't doing it yesterday, I was like, oh, not like I was crestfallen, but I was like, oh, it was supposed to be 1, 2, 3.
Hey, hold on.
His daughter, 1 true 3.
So I think you're going to be happy.
Well, the only thing about you is, though, I don't know shit about you. So anything you can tell me, it's going to be really hard to know. And Brian doesn't know anything about Mike. And Q, if we don't know anything about Mike, what do you know?
Just that he's a lovely man.
So, it's going to be impossible to read Mike.
I just imagine, this weekend, Walt's daughter being like, Daddy, we still going to the baseball game? Yeah, whatever. Thinking about Monday. 1 true 3. What's that? Okay, play with me. What don't I know about you? So you want to go a week without the game, is what you're saying?
No. Nobody can handle that.
So then let me call in Debbie Chen.
You're going to put her on the spot. We're going to do it on the phone. We can't.
Yeah, it's hard. She's got to come up with good ones.
Yeah,
it's not easy, man. I don't think you should call her and put her on the spot.
1, I'm married to a fool. For fuck's sake, Debbie Chen. All right, we'll figure it out later. Let's just do Mike's right now. All right.
Going to play the jingle again?
I mean, am I supposed to play this on the show too? All right. We got to quiet down. This is bringing back haunting memories for Ming. I remember when I was in the spotlight. I make up lie. I tell Walt to lie. He say lie not good enough. He been snooping through my personal private records. Birth certificate. He's international spy.
So, Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, you drained all enthusiasm.
I'm Mike. I work here at the stash with Walter. And what more do you want to know?
Are you married?
I am married. Been married for 10 years.
Any kids?
2 boys, age 7 and 4.
You got a cute wife too, dude.
Thank you.
She's very pretty.
Thank you.
All right, 1 true 3.
Okay, here we go. When I went to Manhattan College, I dated a woman who was an actress, and we broke up because I found out later that she was in a porn. Number 2, my dog that I have now, I stole.
Wait a second. Don't you know a lot about his dog?
I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't know that.
Okay. You don't know that if that's true?
I don't have no idea.
You're saying you stole your current dog.
I stole my current
Ming fixed my computer once in an airport, and I sent him $10,000.
And I bounced the check for $10,000. And number 3 is... I told you! And number 3 is I went in... when I went to culinary school, I went bar hopping with James Spader, and we ended up at the end of the night in fisticuffs.
Oh, God.
Why? That's bad?
You don't like that one?
That's so crazy. Yeah. All right, so let me go.
All right, so number 1 was broke up with the porn queen. Number 2 was stolen dog. And number 3 is James Spader and me scuffling around.
You actually got into fisticuffs with this guy?
Almost fisticuffs, yes.
Okay, all right. Who wants to go first to dig a little deeper? Bro, you look disinterested.
No, I'm not disinterested. I fucked up the past 2 weeks in a row. So far, Ming was the one I got.
No, you didn't, because you wanted him to go with his.
Oh, that's true. I got the third one.
You were so out of it. You're like, tell us the other one.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, Cliff, why don't you tell us your third one? That's true. You found out she had been in a porn or porns?
No, a porn.
Did she just make a home video that you found, or she actually was in a movie that she got paid to do?
She was actually
the title
in a movie.
Was not Mike. She filmed it while she was dating him.
She was actually in a movie. She got paid to have sex.
How did you find out that she was in it?
I found out from a guy who also wanted to date her, who was a complete and utter douchebag.
Okay. You got any questions?
I didn't even know I was finished. For a bit you love so much, you're hurrying it along. Jesus.
Well, what the fuck? You didn't ask him anything. You're just staring at him.
I waited until he finished, and then you're like, all right, shut up. All right, quit. Now you're next. The time frame. Ming, what are you still doing here? I want to ask you about the dog too. Like, where did you steal the dog from?
We were up camping at Stokes, and we drove by.
What's
and
Stokes?
Stokes is, I'm sorry,
It's a
Stokes
forest,
is,
national forest.
National
Where?
Forest up in western New Jersey, up in the mountains. And we were driving by, and there was this dog that was staked out in the front yard. And I always point out animals to my kids. Drove by, and when we were coming out, dog was still there, but it was
me like shit. Animal.
Take his dog.
and the dog was
Next
just
thing I knew, Brody lived with us.
and the dog was lying on the ground. No food.
So why
no
did you take it? Because you felt it was being treated shabbily?
It was staked out in the yard for an entire weekend. And when we were driving by, we
How
said,
do you know it wasn't just staked out like it went in during the night and
well,
came out during the day?
I stopped and I knocked on the door. The dog had no water, no food, no nothing. And it was just lying on its side, panting.
Okay. All right.
He's really
Are
good.
you done?
The third one, I think I'm going to go with you on the third one, the James Spader thing, because he's really into like movies and shit and all that. And he was probably like when he was thinking about it, he was probably
I
watching a movie
can't
with James
imagine
Spader in
him
it.
getting into fisticuffs. Was he James Spader at the time or just some guy?
No, he was James Spader. He was,
yeah,
was,
okay.
What was the fight about?
Well,
What was
what
the
the fuck? I
fisticuffs
mean-
about?
I was up at culinary school with, one of your distant relatives.
What year was
Kids.
this?
This was 91, 92. No, it was 91.
So Sex, Lies, and Videotape had already come out.
I guess.
That's what. What
Okay.
am I trying to get to the bottom of it or what? Like
Why?
I'm
What
trying.
did I do?
45 seconds of
I
background.
didn't say that.
A friend of mine, Mike Quinn, and I went out drinking on campus, and then we went off campus. And we bumped into Spader at one of the college bars because it's up by Marist and Vassar. And
See, he's giving these details. You know
He's
what I
so
mean?
good at this.
You don't know him. That's why he's good at it.
Yeah, but he's giving
But
details
he's
like
giving
they're
details
true for
quickly. He's
every
not
story.
stammering. He's not giving us fucking shit we already know.
All he's doing is substituting Spader for who really was there.
But it doesn't matter.
He's playing the game right. Would you give him a fucking break? I'm complimenting the dude.
You can't compliment him for like
Quarter with this motherfucker.
He's tossing Ming out by the fucking scruff of his neck. He's-
Get out of my sight.
ruined my Monday and Tuesday.
You can't be bad. You can't be good.
You're impressed because you really have nothing else to base on. You don't really know.
But every story we're asking about, he has details. He's coming up with two of the stories. He's coming up with details. On the spot.
Regardless if he's substituting Spader for fucking Jimmy the pimply kid. He's on it. He's not stammering. He's not stuttering. He's playing it right. I'm done. I don't want any more questions. I'm done with questions.
Let's just go to the guessing round. What was the name of the porn?
It was New Wave Hookers 3. Girl and Orgy.
That's your final question.
That's it.
You don't have any more things.
No, I know which one I think's true.
I don't have any more questions either. Yeah, do you have anything?
I don't even need any more questions.
You already know.
Yeah, who's going to guess first?
Well, I think bottom of the fucking pile should guess first.
Who's that?
That's me. I fucking lose every time, even with obvious shit.
All right, yeah, I think you're going to get this one.
You think I'm gonna get it?
Well, I'm going to tell you why I don't. I'm going to tell you why I don't think that any of which ones are false.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
I don't think you'd be upset to break up with a girl that she was in a porn.
Wait a second. You didn't say you were upset though.
Well, enough to break up with her
Well, that's not necessarily
She
upset.
cheated on me.
to make a porn.
Oh, she was in a porn when you were dating her?
Yeah. Yeah, she made a porn. That's why we broke up.
So what do you mean? So like you called her and you're like, well, I can't go out tonight, Mike. I got to wash my hair.
No, it wasn't
And
like
then you found out she was fucking washing her hair with
I'm also
semen.
I
she's
took a time
she's an
machine back to 1954.
You're telling me that she broke a date with you to go make a porn.
No, she made a porn to
While you guys were dating.
While you guys were dating.
While I was dating her, she made
Oh,
a
okay.
porno.
But you never saw the video.
Oh, I've seen the video.
He must have seen it, yeah.
Of course, I saw the video. I mean,
Okay, all right. I thought you meant that she had like in her past she made a video and you.
no, that
found
wouldn't have
out
bothered me.
Okay, that's
The fact
why
that she cheated on me,
Okay, well that
that
you're not.
pissed
So
me
he
off.
really isn't telling the story that clearly then.
But it's not his job to fucking make it as
Fucking
easy
needling
as
him, bro.
possible.
Like,
I will.
Okay.
I'm going with the dog. The dog is true. That's what I'm saying is true.
You're gonna say the dog is
The
true.
dog is true.
What do you say, Q?
I think James Spader's true.
Well, it's three-way dissension then, because I think the porno one.
No way on the porn. No way.
No way on the porn.
Hey,
No.
Q wins.
Q wins.
Spader?
It was James Spader. Yeah, we got into fisticuffs. I'll tell you the story in 1 second.
Whoa.
But I thought, like, knowing, like, actually going out with somebody famous, that would have come up by now. That's good, though. You were good at this.
Thank you.
You're not the most approachable guy. There are probably times when
Yeah, how on
he
earth
wanted to
we
tell
worked
you.
together? How many years you been here?
Almost 10 years.
10 years you've been here. You never once told me the Spader story?
You immediately were like, bullshit. So if he had, you would have fucking been like, oh, really? Oh, whatever, Mike. And then fucking called me later. You want to hear some shit Zapcic told me?
The Spader thing, yeah, that was it was back in culinary school, back in the drinking days. We were hanging out and we were drinking, and I jumped in the back of his car.
James Spaders?
Yeah,
Why?
because he was up filming something up in
You
Poughkeepsie.
get $40 for a head.
ended up we were going bar hopping because we all hit it off. He's a really nice guy, and I got in the back of his car, and there was a bottle of champagne on the back seat of his car. And I was so drunk, I was like, wow, look, I found a bottle of champagne. And I put it in my coat, and we went into another bar, and I was with a group of girls. I'm like, hey, who wants champagne? And I popped the cork. And in this huge freaking bar, he heard
The cork?
The cork. And he came over and he started, oh, it's my fucking champagne. He's like trying to beat the living shit out of me. Like, fuck you, it's mine. I found it in the back of your car. But
So you copped an attitude with James Spader.
I did. It was my fucking champagne. I found
Should
it.
have let him
Fair and
punch
square.
him, man. You could have sued him for a lot of money.
He wasn't
you know,
rich then, though, was he?
Yeah,
he's a movie
Sex, Lies,
star.
and Videotapes.
Yeah, but that movie didn't make a ton of money. That just made, what's his name? What the
Yeah,
fuck,
but also
director?
made-
Soderbergh.
It also made Spader a household name. So,
Oh, I don't know about that.
So how often is that name thrown around in your household, Walt?
Not many
all right,
times.
not your house.
I can't believe I even recognized who it was, to be honest with you. I knew the name, but I recognized what movie he was in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was surprised at that. I impressed myself.
It was horrible. I was screaming, mannequin sucked, and it was just awful.
Sitting over there impressing yourself while everyone else is trying to play the game. Good on you,
All
Walt.
right, man. Well,
Good
that's
job.
awesome. You did a great job.
Just wait, wait until you're in your own car to pat yourself.
What do I win?
I don't want these guys seeing it. All right, Michael, thanks for playing the game
All right,
correctly.
Chief. Did you say correctly?
Thank you.
Okay.